Hello and welcome back to the series on faith and health. This is part 3 of the series, and in this video we're going to be exploring the relationship between faith and physical health. Now, for the purposes of this series, when I use the word faith, I use it in the context of a deep belief in something or someone that gives a person a lot of conviction, perhaps a lot of strength, sometimes also coming from a place of a little bit of fear, because faith does at times involve that. Faith can sometimes also be interpreted as association with religion and spirituality. And therefore, the definitions differ, right? Each of us listening to this may have a different definition of what faith means to you. And it does not really matter. The idea is, if you do associate with faith, and when I mean faith, your faith could be atheistic as well, right? But if you do have a strong belief in a certain kind of a relationship with the world, with what might be termed as a higher power, then that's what is deemed as faith. And from there flows a certain relationship with our world, including our health. And it is in that context that today we're going to be speaking about physical health. I must say here that at no point in the series am I advocating a need for faith. All I'm saying is there is a relationship between faith in whatever manner it exists for you, even if it is atheism or agnosticism, and your health, right? And your health could be physical health, mental, emotional, social, or spiritual health. And so the intention of the series is to explore what is that relationship, and is there a possibility that I can manage my health by managing my faith, besides seeking any form of medical support that I might need for my health. So it's with that intention that we step into this conversation around physical health. Now, there have been several studies from across the world indicating the relationship between religion, spirituality, or faith in general, and physical health. And there are numerous bodies of evidences that are available. For the purposes of this talk, I am drawing heavily upon the research of Dr. Harold Koenig and his publication in the ISR in Psychiatry Journal in 2012. And in subsequent years, particularly in the last 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been increasing research data available in this area. Now, Koenig's research published back in 2012 speaks of an inverse relationship, and there are several data points that he cites. And he speaks about how there's an inverse relationship between religion and spirituality that patients hold for themselves, and the diseases that they happen to encounter. And these are some specific diseases or physical states of health around which data has been found. So there is data around the fact that people who associate deeply with religion or spiritual practices have lower incidences of coronary heart diseases, lower hypertension, which means there are lower problems with blood pressure, lower chances of cerebrovascular diseases, which often manifests as strokes, for example. There is definitely lower incidences, or at least lower intensities of Alzheimer's and dementia, better immune function, because the relationship between faith and physical health seems to be inverse, which means the higher the degree of faith, lower the degree of diseases. So therefore, there's better immune function, which also means better protection against pandemics such as COVID, right? Better endocrine function, so your kidneys and your glands function better. Lower incidences of cancer, but however, there are specific numerical figures available around different types of cancer and how this seems to play out. And overall, also, there seems to be lower degree of pain and somatic symptoms in general for people who state that they have a high degree of association with religion and spirituality. Again, it's not so much about advocating a need for religion or spirituality or faith in any form. The point of referring to this data is to notice, what is it that faith gives us? And is there a way that we can draw upon the strength of that faith in a way that we can manage our health better? Faith could be in perhaps something that has to do with organized religion or a certain spiritual practice, but faith could also be in a virtue. For example, one may deeply believe in the power of love, or one may deeply believe in the idea of justice, or in the necessity for goodness in oneself and in others. And that is an act of faith, and that has an implication on our health. And Dr. Koenig demonstrates through this figure how the relationship works. He speaks about how when there is a belief, when there is faith in some idea of God, and that idea of God could be a personal God, it could be an entity, it could perhaps be a virtue, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Usually the result of that belief is that one tends to form a community around it with like-minded people who have similar beliefs. And as a result of that community being formed, there are also rituals. Some of these rituals are private, some of these are public, which means communal rituals. And some of these rituals over the years might lead to some kind of religious or spiritual or faith-based experiences and also result in coping mechanisms. And as a result of all of this, in the long run, someone who associates with a certain kind of faith and has community around it tends to also develop lifestyle choices and habits which promote a certain degree of health, both personally as well as communally, and which in turn leads to longevity and a better lifestyle. And this is fascinating to explore. And I'm going to bring this back to you. How do you relate to faith? If you relate to a certain religion or a certain spiritual practice, then how do you relate to that? Or how do you relate to faith in general? And what has that meant for you in terms of your physical health? Does your faith lead you to be more responsible for your lifestyle? Does your faith encourage you to adopt practices which promote physical well-being? And also, here's an invitation to notice, how do you think faith plays out in the lives of those around you? Does it support them to overcome their physical ailments better? Does it give them perhaps more resilience mentally and emotionally in a way that they deal with physical health better? And if that is so, how do you think we can strengthen and capitalize on this relationship between faith and health? I'll leave you with that reflection till the next time. Take care.
Help Talks are daily health-related talks held at Health Education Library for People, Mumbai, India. For more information visit www.healthlibrary.com. Subscribe to Help Talks channel. Be better informed about your health.